Good morning and welcome to the Lost Begotten channel, where we are going to respond to an interesting report by Round Saturn Eye, RSE, the channel, Round Saturn's Eye. I don't consider him a spiritually enlightened person with any kind of gift of intuition, but he finds some really interesting stuff. I very much wind up fascinated with a lot of Round Saturn's Eye videos. And he did nail a lot of stuff as far as the Kabbalic connections to Saturn. Anyways, so he has found a Bible passage
It's actually from
that
the book of
was
Joel, chapter 1.
the book of Joel, chapter 1. Hey, look, I just happened to pause it on the right spot there. And they found this in the aftermath of the fires out there in Trumpland. Tennessee and West Virginia, all that good stuff. But they're getting most of their attention because they just got near Dolly Parton's little place in Graceland there. So, Joel, is it? Joel's one of those books where I don't really know where it is. Where is Joel? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, it's been a while since I had all the books of the Bible memorized, that's for sure. I might have to look in the table of contents if this flipping don't pan out soon. Oh, look, I'm not even on camera. Okay, there, I got to Matthew. So where's the book of Joel? I don't want to waste too much time flipping where I think it is. So. Oh, it was right where I thought it was. Okay. Right after Ezekiel. Okay. That's where I first flipped to. And here. Yes? Yes! Oh, cool. Had this sitting there. Obviously from a church lesson. Starting strong, huh? No, this video really isn't. So what I wanted to do was to read and see if there's any connections here. I haven't watched his video to see if he found any particular connections. I just like, wait, hold up. And I paused it. And I just had to watch, had to see. And apparently I had to break a fucking cigarette. Damn it. Yeah. That's really not. Damn. Not good timing for that kind of thing. We'll just see if we can make it work. Wait, maybe I'll hold on. See if I can't find something to repair it with. Oh, come on. Alright. You're about to see a very not exciting process. So if you want to skip forward a minute, go ahead. I'm about to try to use this little piece of paper from a cigarette butt to seal this cigar off and make it smokable. Lick the pieces dry. There. Now. If only downloading patches was that easy. So. First, I'm going to read Dr. Henry Morris's, my grandpa's cousin. I almost wanted to say his brother for a second. No, my grandpa's cousin. If I'm remembering that correctly. Holy crap, I can't believe I'm having a brain fart on that of all things right now. It's been a stressful morning. I had shown a little video a little while ago of 2 trucks doing burnouts to go and pass up my daughter's bus. And the second part of it was the guy that's been going 90 miles an hour every fucking morning. And, called out his plate number, so I couldn't exactly make it a public video. But, and that was after having to run out in traffic with the flashlight because the ducks were running out into the street just as cars were coming from both ways. So, been an exciting morning. So I'm just going to read from Dr. Henry Morris, the introduction to the book of Joel. Joel, parentheses, Jehovah is God, was a prophet in Judah. Probably one of the earliest of her writing prophets. Oh, Judas. Okay. However, the date of Joel's prophecy is uncertain since there are no contemporary kings or other chronological data given. Nothing is known about Joel personally except that he probably lived in Jerusalem and that his father's name was Pethuel. Pethuel. Indications that his prophecy was one of the earliest are that there is little condemnation of the sins of the people and no warning of impending invasion by either Assyria or Babylon. Nor is there any mention of the northern kingdom, Israel. Very interesting. Okay, so on the other hand, Joel speaks much of the coming, quote, day of the Lord, Joel 1:5, and God's judgment on the nations. Sorry, having some little memory battles there. So, looking far ahead to the end times. Oh, excuse me. And that was a comma, not a period. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to get fucking something's in my eye. Anyways. So, on the other hand, Joel speaks much of the coming day of the Lord, Joel 1:5, 1:15, and God's judgment on the nations, looking far ahead to the end times. A recent devastating plague of locusts was taken by Joel as a type of day of the Lord. One significant confirmation of Joel's authorship of the book is the fact that the Apostle Peter used a portion of it in his famous sermon. This doesn't belong back here. Sermon on the day of Pentecost, attributing it to Joel. Eternal sunshine of a spotless mind. Okay? That's all I'm going to say to that. Let those who know mysteries know that mystery. So anyways, back to those who have ears. Maybe they can hear something. Acts 2:16 through 21, citing Joel 2:28 through 32. Okay, so that's what Peter said. Big fan. He noted that a portion of this significant prophecy had been fulfilled in the pouring out of the Holy Spirit upon the early church. All right, so the burned image, which I'm going to try to upload as the icon for this video, and if you want to see the entirety of it, go ahead and go to Round Saturn, the $E channel, Round Saturn's Eye. He does a little thing on it. So credit to him for drawing my attention to it. And this is the excerpt of the page, which looks like is basically chapter 1 leading up to chapter 2. Okay, so I'm going to read chapter 1 and see how chapter 2 starts out. And we'll see if any of it might relate to, say, they're turning towards the Antichrist at the time of judgment. You know, like what I've been saying, that kind of thing. Okay, so this is new info. I'm reading this for the first time in God knows how. It's been at least 10 years since I made it past Ezekiel in the Bible. I mean, I've read this all the way through. Yep. Zechariah. Yep. Got to Zechariah. Okay. And that was about 2004. And then I read through again around 2008 and 9. But I skipped through the judges and genealogies and that kind of thing. Skimmed through a lot of other stuff. And because I wanted to get back to the New Testament. Then I wound up stopping after the, 4 Gospels. And just putting off that bullshit again. Anyways, so Joel, chapter 1. Disaster predicted. The word of the Lord that came to Joel, son of Pethuel. Weird little name. Anyway, hear this, ye old men, and give ear, all ye inhabitants of the land. Hath this been in your days, or even in the days of your fathers? Tell ye your children of it, and let your children tell their children, and their children another generation. That which the palmer worm. Any notes on that, Uncle Henry? No? Palmer worm hath the locust eaten. Oh, so a caterpillar. And that which the locust hath left hath the cankerworm eaten. Grubworm. And that which the cankerworm hath left the caterpillar eaten. That'd be millipede. That'd be at the bottom. The decomposing matter. So, apparently they've got some misinterpretations on the words of the animals there. But anyway, moving on from that. Usually caterpillars eat the leaves, Just saying. Not the decomposed matter. But a millipede. Not a centipede. A millipede. Little tiny guys. They eat decomposed matter. Very caterpillar-like. Anyways. Awake, ye drunkards, and weep and howl, all ye drinkers of wine, because of the new wine, for it is cut off from your mouth. I like where this is going already. For a nation is come up upon my land. Oh, look. Another person trying to sell me a business listing for a business that I don't have anymore. Sorry. Reject the phone call. For a nation is come up upon my land, strong and without number, whose teeth are the teeth of a lion, and hath the cheek teeth of a great lion, hath the fangs of a great lion. Teeth. So, Russian coat of arms, golden lion. He hath laid my vine waste, and barked my fig tree. He hath made it clean bare, and cast it away. The branches thereof are made white. Do I need to explain that? Okay. My vine, my family, the royal family. Okay? Excuse me, Christ's royal family. You know, I got to speak in third person so I don't sound like a crazy person, right? Yeah. It's fucked up, isn't it? So he hath laid the family of Christ, the Scionic line, waste, and barked my fig tree, the houses of Israel, made it clean and bare, erased their history, cast it away, banished it. The branches thereof are made white. They're not Jews, they're just white people. I mean, it's a little deeper than that, but kind of funny, huh? Lament like a virgin girdled with sackcloth. Here is the top of the right-hand side of the burned page. Huh. Interesting. Unless it's sackcloth is mentioned again right there. We'll see. Hold that thought or disregard it for now. So, lament like a virgin girdled with sackcloth for the husband of her youth. She's not there right now. Yeah, she's not there right now. I poke her just to make sure she's real sometimes. You know, just a joke for her to laugh at. Okay, so anyways. The meat offering and the drink offering is cut off from the house of the Lord. The priests, the Lord's ministers, mourn. The priests are mourned by the Lord's ministers. So basically, the true church is no more. That's what they're saying. The field is wasted, and the land mourneth, for the corn is wasted. The new wine is dried up, the oil languisheth. So here we have metaphors. And it goes into more about breads and wines, corn and wheat. The new wine is dried up. The oil languisheth. Be ashamed, O ye husbandmen. Howl, O ye vine dressers, for the wheat and for the barley, because the harvest of the field is perished. The vine is dried up, and the fig tree languisheth, the pomegranate tree and the palm tree also, the apple tree, even all the trees of the field are withered, because joy is withered away from the sons of men. Seems less about an actual famine. It seems more about a famine of enrichment and of heritage, of spiritual knowledge. Gird yourselves and lament, ye priests. Howl, ye ministers of the altar. Come, lie all night in sackcloth, ye ministers of my God. For the meat offering and the drink offering is withholden from the house of your God. Sanctify ye a fast, and call a solemn assembly. Gather all the elders and all the inhabitants of the new land into the house of the Lord your God, and cry unto the Lord, Alas for the day of the Lord is at hand, and as a destruction from the Almighty it shall come. It is not the meat cut off before our eyes, yea, joy and gladness from the house of our God. So that confirms that it's a metaphor. The seed is rotten under their clods. The garners are laid desolate. The barns are broken down, for the corn is withered. How do the beasts groan? The herds of cattle are perplexed, because they have no pasture. Yea, the flocks of sheep are made desolate. O Lord, to thee I will cry, for the fire hath devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame hath burned all the trees of the field. The beasts of the field cry also unto thee, for the rivers of water are dried up, and the fire hath devoured the pastures of the wilderness. Chapter 2, at the bottom right of the burn page. The Lord's judgment will come. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and a flame, and behind them a flame burneth. A fire devoureth before them, and a flame. A fire devour before them, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, nothing shall escape them. The flames. That kind of sounds like it sucks. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen. So shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pained, and all faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march every one his own ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another, They shall walk every one in his path. When they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Turn to the Lord now. Joel 2 continues. Therefore also now, saith the Lord, turn ye unto... Words. Use your words. Use your word. Therefore also now, saith the Lord, turn ye even unto me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, and rend your heart, and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil. Who knoweth if he will return and repent, and leave a blessing behind him, even a meat offering and a drink offering unto the Lord your God? Blow the trumpet in Zion, sanctify a feast, call a solemn assembly. Gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children, and those that suck the breasts. Let the bridegroom go forth of his chamber, and the bride out of her closet. I'm going to stop it there. If you'd like, you can find this in the Bible, and you can read the rest of it for yourself. So, this to me, and coming short afterwards, looks like a continuation of Ezekiel 38. Is it Ezekiel? I'm looking at Ezekiel. Where's it, Daniel? Sorry. Reading. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. And thou shalt come out of the place out of the north parts, and gather many people with thee, all of them riding upon horses, a great company and a mighty army. You know, horses, tanks. So that's, for some reason, just, you know, there's that prophecy that I've been mentioning, and there's Joel, which just showed up in the fire. So, did we find a little bit of a relevance to, you know, what's going on now? Like, you know, unless you want to make it about a physical famine, it's obviously about what I've been saying. And that's all I have to say about that. do a little thing if you want. Share this video if you think it might be interested in prophecy coming true and that kind of thing. I think it might be interesting, but what do I know?